Today you're going to get owned on the Pulse 24 RDA by Vandy Vape and Tony B.
We're joined with our friend Austin, and he's going to give us some pros and cons on this device.
Let's get into it.
Hey guys, welcome to SpitBack. My name's Nathan.
And I'm Dave. And in this video we're going to do things a little bit differently. Our friend Austin has had a spoiled experience with this Pulse 24 RDA and would like to share that with us as well as you. So, just a little disclaimer, we have not used this RDA ourselves. And this is just one of many of these made. So it could be a case-by-case basis.
Manufacturing
error, something like that. So, without further ado, Austin's going to go ahead and we're just kind of going to talk back and forth about it. He'll kind of explain the situation and kind of give you some pros and cons of his experience with it.
Spotlight's on you, man.
All right.
That's all you.
To start off, I ordered this, and as soon as I got it in the mail, I wanted to build it and see how it was, because
as any vapor would want to do.
Yes. Looked it up on YouTube and everything. It's supposed to be very great for flavor. I'll start with the cons first, and then we'll get into pros.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
The one con I had, as soon as I took it out of the package, the drip tip was very, very hard to get off.
Okay.
I really had to rip and pull that off.
Is that just a strong O-ring?
No, there's no O-ring in there. There's just a tight fit.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's like this then.
Yeah.
Right. Well, there's no O-ring in the top of it either?
Yeah, there's O-ring inside the deck right here. There's two O-rings right here.
Okay.
And then there's no O-rings in the airflow at all.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But the one problem I had, I'd try this for 2 days, is getting this. I can't get it off right now.
Can you see it?
And that comes apart and just.
Oh, that comes apart?
Yeah, it just pulls off. Oh, there you go.
Gotcha. Okay.
So strong.
No, I barely did it. But I guess I gripped it right.
Yeah. Well, this part I had a hard time taking off. It's called the barrel that goes on top of the deck.
Okay.
But what I did, I had 2 days, had a hard time taking it off. I had to use a locking pair of pliers on the bottom where the threads are,
Mm-hmm.
and another pair of pliers right here to pull this off. And I've heard a lot of people had reviews on it.
And you said that you have tried to find, you've tried to look up maybe YouTube videos on this, and you haven't found any.
No, I haven't found nothing on it.
Interesting.
I Googled it. A lot of people on Reddit actually had a lot of problems with this too, and a lot of people gave up or
ended up selling it.
Or selling it, yeah. And one person said stick it in the freezer for a few minutes. I thought that was kind of odd.
But
I tried all that,
Shrink the O-ring a little bit.
I don't know, but
I never heard of that.
stuck it in the freezer few minutes, and
So you think it was like a size thing? Like they just made it too close in size?
So those are the stock O-rings, obviously.
Yeah, that's the stock O-rings, but
maybe the stock O-rings are bad?
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
O-ring being tight would be a good thing. I mean,
Yeah.
because I have that problem with the dead rabbit. Is once the O-rings on the bottom get saturated with juice or whatever, you can't stop the thing from spinning. You have to clean it all off. I like to like when I change my stuff, I clean it all off.
Yeah.
And then it's nice and tight fit.
yeah,
So
but this
like
one right out of the box, the O-rings weren't saturated.
Right. Well, I
Like
mean,
it's
that's
just-
what I'm saying. They weren't. That's why it was a tight grip.
Right.
So once you got it, you put that. It was obviously so you couldn't get it off at all ever.
No.
You never had it off once.
So you even if you
So they were
screwed
dry.
it onto a mod and tried to pull it off,
Yeah, I
you couldn't-
screwed it onto a mod.
You couldn't pull it off that way.
No.
Either. Jeez.
No, it was
Just that
really,
tight.
really tight.
I'm very curious to know how many other people out there have had this issue with this.
Yes, I've heard a lot of people have this issue, but I'm not seeing any videos
Right.
on it at all.
Right. have you tried putting, because so you brought the box with you that it came in, and so does it come with extra? Obviously, all RDAs now come with a spare O-rings and everything like that. Did you try putting another O-ring on there?
No, I didn't, but they're all the same size.
Right. I just, maybe that other O-ring somehow was defective in a way.
But it's coming off now, right?
Yeah, but what I did, heard a lot of people from Google too. There's 2 O-rings that sit on the deck. I took this one off.
The top one.
I took the top one off.
So he only has 1 as compared to 2.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter if the leaking issues or nothing.
I was going to say, typically that would cause more leaking.
No, I have no problems with leaking. It's just I took this top O-ring off and left the bottom.
It does look like it.
When you put this barrel on, there's 2 notches right here that line up with this, and it locks it into place.
Oh, so you can't really twist and pull it off. Okay, that makes things a little harder.
Locks it into place so you can't twist it.
Yeah, I gotcha.
That's why I had a hard time. No, there is an O-ring right here.
But that'd be for the
top cap. But
so as far as the viewers being able to see what you're talking about, is there a way we can show the viewers, because I know it's really hard for you guys to probably see exactly what he's talking about. We want to show you guys what he means by taking an O-ring off, because David was kind of unsure, I think. But we want to show you what he means by only having 1 O-ring on there now for it to come off easily. I don't know if we should do an up close or if we can just hold it close to the camera, whatever's going to be the best. You're the tech guy. I don't know. You know about all that, but I definitely want you guys to see exactly.
Better.
In case any of the viewers are looking to get this or have it currently and are having the same issue.
So, I think
that's that top.
There's a little, there's a little, get out of focus again. Little notch at the very top. Can't get it to focus at the moment. There you go. But yeah, there's a little notch at the very top of it. That's where he said the O-ring he had to take off. So.
Yeah, I took that O-ring off, and it just slides on and off with ease. You don't have to really grip and pull on it. So,
you were texting me a couple nights there, telling me about how
so frustrating,
very frustrated with it.
Very frustrating.
The first thing I was like, "Is it O-rings?" It sounds like an O-ring problem, because I have a drop dead, and that sucker is a pain in the butt to get off. But I can get it off, pulling really hard.
The dead rabbit here. It's got the dual O-rings on it.
Yeah.
But the thing with that is there's no notch, so it makes it easier to twist.
Yeah, there's notches on here so it doesn't.
This one
move back and forth.
Yeah, it has the notch, so I can definitely see where it's a
feature they have on here.
Pain. Makes it a plus, so you can't spin it around. But
also with the dead rabbits compared to yours too, I don't know if it makes a difference, but your O-rings are spaced out more.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, they're spaced out and you're close. I mean,
So,
I got so many O-rings to pull through,
right,
and which makes it more difficult.
Yeah, so especially if you can't twist and.
Yeah, because it's a locking.
So that'd be more like a design flaw there.
I don't know.
Could be. Yeah, you guys got to let us know what you think in the comments on what you guys think.
If anybody's had any troubles with this, because I have, and a lot of people, I looked it up on Google, a lot of people had this problem too. They were going to sell it, not even use it anymore.
So far you found the solution then, obviously. Yeah, you scuffed it up a lot though.
Yeah, I mean, it's plier marks where I scuffed the paint.
I told him it makes it look more vintage. Yeah. But it's necessary. I mean, you had to do it. I mean, if there's a better way to do it.
Although I was about to give up also.
I know, you were saying you were going to sell it.
Yeah, I was going to sell it, get rid of it, not even use it. But
so now I'm curious. How is the flavor compared to the top RDAs?
The drop,
the dead rabbit, and the drop dead. Which drop dead, as you guys I'm sure all know, is the baby of the dead rabbit and the drop. It's the hybrid,
the best ones.
Those are a lot of websites I go to. They say that drop dead actually is the best RDA on the market currently, still, ever since last year, still I think, or maybe even the year before that.
Didn't they just come out with a new one?
That's the most recent as far as those two go.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I think Vape created a new one just recently here.
If they did, I'm really curious. I'm gonna have to try that because
Yeah, not too familiar with that one.
I don't.
I saw a video about it, but I could be wrong. Maybe that was something else.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know what? I think they came out with a single coil one.
Oh, yep. I bet you're right.
I think that's what you're thinking
Well,
of.
that's what this one is. The Pulse 24. It's a dual coil.
And they also have a 22. You
RDA,
said?
and the 22 is the single. It's more for single coil
But
users.
Can you also do a dual on the 22? Do you know at all?
Not that I have heard.
Okay.
But this is the dual.
Rebirth.
This
That's the
one's
one I
a
was
dual
talking about.
coil. But you can put a big single coil in here too if you wanted to.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
But
This is the new one I was just talking about.
basically, I wanted to start out with the cons first because that's basically the only one I could find that was really frustrating.
Well, yeah, get a new device.
Yeah.
And having that much trouble just.
Otherwise, I really like the RDA. Compared, like you said, with the drop and the Dead Rabbit, the flavor is way smoother, I think.
You were vaping on before this. You were vaping on a Dead Rabbit, right? Or what were you vaping on prior to the Pulse?
Prior to the Pulse, it was a Dead Rabbit.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so you're going to be able to definitely
Yeah, I
tell
had the Dead Rabbit.
the difference then.
I think the flavor is good, but compared to the Dead Rabbit, it's probably, I would say, about the same.
Okay.
Maybe just slightly better, in my opinion.
So when it comes to flavors, what do you think? Is it more just like an airflow type that makes the flavor better, or
Yeah,
Reduced Claptons.
yeah, I got
besides the
Claptons.
coils? Besides the coils, what?
But what's unique about this 24, that what they call this the barrel, I got these two airflows pointed right next to the coils. So it's supposed to be really close for the.
Those are pretty close.
Yeah.
Let me hop over there. I want to get it
It's
close
supposed
to
to
the
get
camera
to the.
so the viewers can see this.
Have fun focusing it.
Oh. I'll see what I can do here. Here we go. So it might be a little difficult to see inside there, but I just wanted. Oh yeah, there we go. Out of focus.
With those barrels, it's supposed to be way better flavor because it's real close to the coils.
Makes sense.
That's what makes it so unique.
Come on, get in focus. It's focusing on you guys.
Stop moving, Austin.
All right.
Freeze.
And you said that this actual mod is also from Tony B.
Yeah, so that's a Vandy Vape bottom feed 80 watt mod. It's by Vandy Vape and a Tony B project.
All right.
I'm a big fan of that mod.
That's a swamp, right?
Yeah, Swamp mod.
I believe that is rated one of the top squonk mods out there.
I
at the
see
moment.
that everywhere. Yeah.
Well, I see a lot of people vape the dropped or the Dead Rabbit. I just wanted to try a different RDA, just something different, unique.
You know, and that's the nice thing about the vape industry is it's a lot like cell phones. You know, they're constantly coming out with better, innovative vapes, searching for the never-ending search for the best vape, the best flavor, the best out there. And that's what makes me so hyped and so proud to be a vapor is it's you keep getting better and better, and it's awesome. Like the flavors, you know, compared years and years ago, the flavors used to be, but now they're just they just punch you right in the face.
Better.
Oh yeah,
Way
I mean
better.
certain ones anyway, but
yeah, for more pros, and the airflow is very, very smooth. Compared to my wife's, she vapes the Vupu Drag. And compared to that, if I'm vaping at 80 watts, I'm on a 2.5 build. And it's very, very smooth. No hardly throat hit at all.
what kind of coils do you have? Fuse Claptons.
yeah.
Yeah. 0.25 or
0.25.
yeah.
Yeah.
0.25.
0.25.
0.25.
2.5.
That makes a little more sense. So you use this every day, like as your everyday RDA there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I like it.
So
And how's the battery life on there?
Battery life, it lasts me all day.
And I'm sorry we're kind of veering to the mod, but it is also by Tony B, the same company,
And
so that's why I
by
just wanna-
Vandy Vape, too.
Correct, yeah.
Yes, for this type of mod, they say it's recommended you use a 2700 battery.
But you're also able to use an 18650 though with the
so
cap?
there is an adapter that you can use
Okay.
an 18650 with, but it's recommended on these single battery mods. You'll get way more power out of it.
Right.
Better flavor too. It ramps it up higher.
Right. Okay. So out of curiosity, would you recommend that RDA to the viewers?
I would. It's very good RDA, but like I said, the problem with taking this apart was very, very hard and frustrating. There might be a lot of cons to some people.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's
Definitely would be
very
a con
good
for me.
RDA, I think.
So is your dead rabbit going to now collect dust? I mean, or are you going to foresee yourself going back to that in the future?
I might. Depends. If I get a different mod, I do like this mod.
Right.
Maybe I'll try to get a
If you get a different mod, just have
different
that
mod
set
and
up.
have the RD
Okay.
Dead Rabbit on there.
All right. Plus, you got to color coordinate them too.
Yeah.
Right? You got to color coordinate your mods. I mean, look at David over there. He's got them all set
Well, that's
up.
what's nice
all
about
black.
vaping too. You can customize colors
No,
whatever you want.
That's where I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is we're getting so far. I mean, I'm using the Dead Rabbit, but you know, I play World of Warcraft. Don't judge me, but my Dead Rabbit I got custom made, and it's got the Horde symbol put on there. I mean, you can customize it a lot. I mean, and I got that done on Unleashed. I think it's unleashed.com or Unleashed Vape or something like that. But it was awesome. It was really cool. A really nice customer service. They even called me up to make sure that it was the right symbol that I wanted on there, and fast shipping and everything. It was cool. But yeah, like you said, we're just getting so much further in the vaping industry. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious to know what we're going to have in the next year. What new? Because I'm also on the market to get a new, and kind of talking to David too, looking to get a new RDA at some point. Because
there's a lot to choose from.
There's so many to choose from. It's just finding the right one, because you don't want to be disappointed just like
That's
you
why
had.
I kind of went with this, because it's the same company by Vandy Vape.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, from what it seems like currently, it's going the mesh direction.
Mm-hmm.
Not for RDAs though.
No,
But
for
there's
tanks. Yeah, I heard that.
There is a profile.
The RDA business is dropping though because of it.
See,
Because supposedly, I guess I've never
I've
experienced
never
one, but
vaped one
mesh,
on mesh.
even on a tank, is supposed to be that much better.
I have currently, I actually just today went to our local vape shop, the Vape 8, and I purchased more mesh coils for my FreeMax tank. Mesh coils in tanks, and I'm sure the guys at the Vape Ape are going to agree with me on this one because they tell me all the time, mesh in tanks, awesome. I'm all for it. It's the best thing since sliced bread. But as far as mesh in RDAs, I don't really agree with it at the moment because I do have the profile at home. I've experimented with it a lot, and that, as you guys know, is mesh for RDA. Simple build. Everything's great on it. Just the problems with that, which we could get in further discussion later on. But when you get a dry hit off there, you get a dry hit, and you got to keep that sucker. You got to keep that sucker wicked to all hell all the time. And if it gets the slightest bit dry, you're vaping a campfire.
Keep filling it up with juice all the time.
And the flavor isn't the greatest. I'm just not happy with it.
Never tried one.
We'll have to have you try that sometime. I'm not too pleased with it. But I had to get it because Rip Trippers, YouTuber, was making a huge hype about that. So I had to get it. He said it was the best vape out there.
To be honest,
Well, to me, in my opinion, yes, he does. Every product, it's amazing.
I was gullible.
100%.
If a YouTuber as big as Rip Tripper says it's the best thing out there, I'm going to try it. And I was disappointed. Never again will I be doing that.
His videos, everything's good to him.
But yeah, mesh definitely in tanks. I'm all for, but not so much RDAs. But give it another couple years, and I bet they're going to have mesh for RDAs mastered. Because the way that works too is that there's a spring. You put the cotton over a spring, and it pushes the cotton up to the coil. Because obviously you want the cotton touching the coil at all times. So it's pushing the coil up. Well, that spring is not too firm. It's not going to push it up as all that. And you put a lot of cotton in there. It doesn't push it quite, it doesn't push it. It needs more tension on there to keep the cotton pushed up to the mesh coil, in my own opinion. And there's a lot of other
time that spring would wear out.
I don't know.
Or is it built like that?
It hasn't happened to me, but granted, I haven't vaped on it a lot because and another issue with it I had too was the spitback. Spitback. See what I did there, guys? Zing. The spitback is terrible on there. And, a little bit of spitback, it sounds really bad, but when you get a little bit of spitback where it doesn't actually shoot in your mouth, it's just a little like...
Gurgling.
Little gurgling.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Tastes really good that, you get more, the juice leaks into your mouth kind of, you get more flavor.
Too much juice in there.
The spitback you get from that is molten lava shooting in your freaking mouth. It's terrible. You do this, you go, oh, that's what it is. And then you can't really taste your food for like a freaking couple days. Sorry. Bleep. But yeah, I'm not too pleased with the profile. So, but the way you're talking though, that could be maybe my next RDA purchase because
I just recommended to all the viewers out there. It's just very, very hard to take this apart right out of the box.
But once you pass that point,
once you pass that,
it's been good.
It's good. Easy to build.
So
it's a postless deck too.
Okay.
So you just the way people do it, they can't get that out.
Once again with these O-rings, juice.
That mouthpiece, huh?
Yeah, that's what it comes with, this mouthpiece. So what people do, and it's easy build. A lot of people don't know how to trim their coils to their lengths. Yeah. You take a coil. I don't have an extra one on me, but take the coil and you length it to about right to the bottom of that, and then you snip it off. That's how long you make your coils.
That's just with that one, though.
Yeah, that's with that one.
I do like how the airflow is like literally the holes are right next to the coils. So I can imagine that's
tubes. They go like there's two tubes that hit directly towards the coils.
And you said that it squonks differently too, or did I miss that part?
Yeah, I forgot to mention that.
Oh, okay. I was kind of in my world.
I don't know if you want to do a close up, it's kind of hard to see, but inside here there's two wells on each side right here. They're 7mm wells, and if you squonk it, it separates it and it
so instead of right through the middle, it's
right through the middle, like a dead rabbit, it goes right up the middle. These distribute and go to each side.
So is that better?
Yeah, I think so.
Does it saturate it faster?
I can imagine for a dual coil that'd probably be pretty good. For a single one, I know for single coils they like to have just the middle hole like right underneath the coil.
Yeah, and this one has like a deep, like almost like a trench, and it has wells on each side. It just holds a lot of juice, which is nice.
Cool.
It's almost like an RTA in a way. With
minus the tank.
Minus the tank. I know, but as far as how deep it is, though, you won't have to squonk so much. It just reminds me of that. But in a way, not, like you said, not the tank, but which that's nice. It's the complete opposite of the dead rabbit, because the dead rabbit, you hardly have any, what am I trying to say? You hardly have any spot for the juice in there. The well.
Yeah.
The juice well is just little. So
this one has 7mm juices on each side,
and that's the first thing I noticed is how deep it is. That's awesome.
The barrel versus
And you said that you're not getting any leaking issues with that O-ring out.
No, I took it off because it's easier to pop on. And
now, well, if you think about it, how tall that is, though, you probably don't even ever have juice go up that high.
No. So
that's probably another reason you probably never have to worry about it.
The only time I'd have SpitBack is me pressing the squonk bottle too much.
Right. Well, that's
shoving too much juice.
Too much juice,
period.
Yeah. Is going to cause SpitBack.
In the RDA. But otherwise, it's very, very smooth. You guys want to test it? I know you guys.
Flavor
have
you
the
got
Dead
there?
Rabbit. It's the flavor I'm using right now. I got from the Vape today. It's a hometown hero. It's a juicy watermelon and strawberries
That's
with
good.
a baked with a frosted cupcake.
I might show that up there.
I didn't really like
Real
the
quick.
smell of it in the bottle.
I'll
but
try
that,
when I get back.
That vape smells good.
I'm going to come up and show you viewers what juice he's rocking. This, like he said, was at the same vape shop that we all go to here, the Vape Tape. Shout out to them guys. Legit.
Nathan might like that one.
I did the finger test earlier, and it
You like the
tasted
water-
really good.
You like the watermelon stuff, don't you?
Did you think
It's hard
it
to
was
find a good
smoother than the Dead Rabbit?
That's hard
Because I know
saying. Like without
you can compare
testing
them.
the same juice in both.
Yeah.
it's-
What I know is the big difference between the Dead Rabbit and that is the smooth airflow. I thought. I thought it was smoother.
It's pretty good, right?
Smoother than all the other rest of them.
That is really good.
Do you like your airflow wide open?
I do.
See, that's one thing I don't like about
I
the
tried switching it and
the Dead
playing
Rabbit.
around with it, but I always have it wide open.
The Dead Rabbit's airflow is way open in my opinion. Like I have to always close it off because I guess I like more of a like to feel the pull a bit.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, if it's wide open, I don't feel like I'm getting anything.
Right. Well, this one has 2 holes instead of the Dead
Yeah.
Rabbit had just 1 slot.
After trying that, I do have to say that's my first time trying it. I've been really wanting to try that ever since you've been talking about
Yeah.
it. You are correct.
That's good stuff.
Well, the flavor is really good, but nonetheless, the airflow, the
Yeah.
RDA
Yeah.
itself,
Yeah,
it
for
is
wide
really
open.
smooth.
Yeah, that's
It's
good.
different compared to the Dead Rabbit.
The
It
airflow
is.
blows the Dead Rabbit, and I also have the Drop Dead, like I said, so I can talk from both. And the Drop, I have all 3. And it blows all 3 of them out of proportion as far as the airflow goes. So,
Wow.
and like Rip Trip, like we talked about before, Rip Trippers is all about airflow, and I agree with him. Airflow is a huge factor when it comes to RDAs and their flavor, and that airflow is awesome. So that's
I
really
think it
good.
has to do with the design of the Vandy vape with the tubes pointing right at the coils too, because it goes right straight at the coils.
Well, I'm
It gives
curious.
a better flavor.
Yeah.
So you think you can get one of those, Nathan?
Because I do recommend it
I
for
might.
people, but it's
Ah.
just
I might have to call you up if I do though.
If you're curious, yeah, I'm curious if you get one. I want to see if you have the
Yeah.
same sort of issues.
maybe have the same issue. Maybe I had a little manufacturer error.
Get one.
Because when I ordered it from elementvape.com.
Elephant vape.
elementvape.com.
If you get one,
If that
Save
was an
it.
issue.
Oh, I will. I'll open it.
We'll open it on
And if
video.
that was an issue, maybe
Well-
get a different.
You guys got to let us know
See
if
if
you
we-
guys have this, and if you had the same issue, or if you didn't have the issue with it.
Mhm.
Maybe this will be part 1 of 2.
Yeah.
The next one, would be me getting one. I really enjoy that airflow. So
Yeah, that's what I thought right away from compared to the
You s-
drop and the Dead Rabbit.
how much was this?
That one was, I believe, $24.99.
That's not too bad. That's not too bad.
There's a different website that I did search, and it was Vapor DNA.
Vapor DNA is really big.
They
Element
wanted-
Vape and
I think it was close to $15, but it was only the rainbow color, and they were out of stock.
Vapor
And
DNA.
that's
I have
the only
noticed a
color
lot.
they had
They go out of stock
for
a lot
that.
on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Which
Oh.
one is it? The
24.
version 2?
Yeah,
Or-
20.
There's 2 of them. There's a version 2 now, too, it looks like.
I don't have the version 2.
Wow.
All right.
Oh, I see
haven't
the
seen
drip
the-
tips are different.
Yeah.
They got more of the resin ones versus, what is that
Mhm.
called?
The
I forgot what they're called.
forgot
I don't
what
have
it
any of
is.
those.
It's,
I don't either. I don't have them.
Look and see.
You know what this drip tip reminds me of, though? For all the smokers out there.
Yeah.
When if you smoke in if you happen to smoke in a room for a long time, the ceilings get this color.
Yeah, what the
You know, so
Anything turns yellow.
get off those icky sticks, people.
Yeah, this
Get the vaping.
version, I think there's looks like there's Ultim. There you go.
Drip tip,
Okay.
yeah.
Right.
There's two versions. I'm looking on elementvape.com right now, and there's the one that he has. It's running for $22.95,
Yeah, it went down.
and there's a version 2 for $26.95.
Yeah, and the reason I went with this one, it has more reviews than the version 2.
Right. Well, it's probably been out longer.
It has been out longer.
But version 2, have we ever looked at that? Maybe they fixed the issues that you're having a problem with on that one.
Maybe.
Possibly.
Well, that one's a post. That one has a post. This one looks completely different.
Design.
Yeah, it's a different design.
Okay.
I'm curious to. I think what we might have to do
It's a
for the part 2 of this
design.
then is buy one of them and compare. Compare airflow.
2.
What's that?
Buy a version 2.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
correct.
This one, the version 2, doesn't look like it has the barrels pointing towards the coils.
Well, we should
And
make
this one's a postless deck too, and the other one's not.
this a little interesting then. We should ask the viewers, what should we do for the next part 2? Should I purchase the version 2 RDA, or should I get the same exact one Austin has and test to see if I have the same issue? Let us know what we should do, and we'll go ahead and do it. Whatever is in the comments more, I'll do. So, you know, if there's more me getting the version 2, then I'll go ahead and do that.
Mm-hmm.
So far, just at glance, we can tell that the build, the deck's different.
Mm-hmm.
You know, postless versus this one actually has posts in it. The airflow is different too.
Yeah.
So it's all around slightly different. So
Could be better, could be worse. We'll have
Yeah.
to find out.
maybe, yeah.
But that's up to you guys.
Let us know.
Yep. All right.
Anything else you want to add, Austin? Or
No, I don't think so. That's what I want to talk about, is that big con of having that drip tip and the airflow, or the deck part of it really tight.
The flavor I'm getting off that, though, I mean,
Yeah, I tell the
it's good.
flavor's good,
It's good.
and the airflow is way smoother.
Way smoother. So overall, you're happy with it.
Yeah.
That's all that ultimately
If I didn't have
matters.
that problem, I wouldn't. I don't know if I would find any con about it. Honestly.
All right. Good point. Awesome. Cool.
well, have any of you used this RDA or mod before? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and yeah, like he said before, give us a suggestion on should we get the same one he has and kind of compare if we still have the same issues, or should we get a version 2 and see what the differences are?
So up to you.
Okay. Ugh. Ooh, I'm not wrong. On the Pulse 24 RDA by Vandy Vape and Tony B. Fuck me. Today, you're going to get ohmed on a Pulse 24 RDA by Vandy Vape and Tony... Oh, no, I messed up. Today, you are going to get ohmed on the Pulse RDA... God, I forgot the 24 part. Today, you're going to get ohmed on the Pulse 24 RDA... God damn it.
Beans. Beans.
All right. Get it out.